The Garden of Sounds. In a small, quiet village, there was a special place known as the Garden of Sounds. It was not an ordinary garden. It was a magical place where every sound became a melody. The villagers loved to visit the garden, especially those who were blind, for it was a place where they could feel the beauty of the world through their other senses. One of the villagers was a young boy named Tom. Tom had been blind since birth. He had never seen the colors of the flowers or the shapes of the trees, but he loved the Garden of Sounds. He spent many hours there, listening to the music of nature. Tom's best friend was a girl named Lily. Lily could see, but she often closed her eyes when she was in the garden. She wanted to experience it the way Tom did. Together, they would walk through the garden, guided by the melodies of birds, the rustling of leaves, and the gentle flow of the stream. One sunny morning, Tom and Lily decided to visit the garden. "I wonder what new sounds we'll hear today," said Tom, his face bright with excitement. Lily smiled and took his hand. "Let's find out," she said. They walked through the village, greeting the neighbors and feeling the warmth of the sun on their faces. When they reached the Garden of Sounds, they paused at the entrance. The garden was filled with the music of chirping birds, buzzing bees, and the soft whispers of the wind. Tom and Lily stepped inside, their senses heightened by the symphony around them. As they walked along the winding path, they heard a new sound. It was a soft, tinkling noise, like tiny bells ringing in the breeze. "What is that?" Tom asked, tilting his head to listen more closely. Lily looked around and saw a cluster of wind chimes hanging from a tree. "It's wind chimes," she said. "They're beautiful. Would you like to touch them?" Tom nodded eagerly. Lily guided his hand to the wind chimes, and he felt their cool, smooth surface. He gently tapped one of the chimes, and it produced a clear, melodic sound. Tom's face lit up with joy. "It's like music you can touch," he said. They continued their walk, discovering more sounds and textures. They found a patch of tall grass that swayed and whispered in the wind. They listened to the frogs croaking by the pond and the distant hum of a waterfall. Every sound painted a picture in Tom's mind, creating a vibrant world that he could experience in his own way. As the sun began to set, Tom and Lily sat on a bench near the center of the garden. They listened to the evening chorus of crickets and the gentle rustling of leaves. Tom sighed contentedly. "I love this place," he said. "It's like the world is singing to us." Lily nodded. "I think the garden loves you too, Tom. It gives you its music because you listen so carefully." Just then, an old man approached them. It was Mr. Harris, the gardener who took care of the Garden of Sounds. He had a kind smile and a gentle voice. "Hello, Tom and Lily," he said. "I see you are enjoying the garden." "We always do," said Tom. "Thank you for creating such a wonderful place." Mr. Harris sat down beside them. "The garden is special because it is filled with love and care. Every plant, every sound is here to bring joy and peace. And you, Tom, have a special gift. You can hear the beauty that others might miss." Tom blushed. "I just listen," he said. "And that is enough," said Mr. Harris. "Listening is a powerful gift. It connects us to the world and to each other." As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Tom and Lily stood up to leave. They thanked Mr. Harris and made their way back to the village. The path was dark, but Tom felt safe with Lily by his side. When they reached Tom's house, they said goodnight. "Tomorrow, let's come back and explore the other side of the garden," Tom suggested. "I'd love that," said Lily. "Good night, Tom." Tom went inside and sat by the window, listening to the night sounds. He thought about the Garden of Sounds and the special connection he felt with it. Even though he couldn't see, he knew he was part of something beautiful. And so, the Garden of Sounds remained a place of wonder and joy for Tom and the other villagers. It was a reminder that beauty is not just something we see but something we feel and hear. Tom's world was filled with music and love, and he knew that as long as he listened, he would always find beauty in the world around him.